Okay, July 22nd, 2025, Bard Finnemore here. Here I'm on Toronto Islands. The Toronto Islands. Wow. I mean, is it really wow? I mean, the name, come on. How dull and boring is naming an island beside the city of Toronto, Toronto Islands? Why not the Great Islands, the Great Blue Islands, the Mystical Islands, the Northern Island? I don't know, anything other than Toronto. It's not hard to do. So the last island I actually lived on was one out there in the Pacific Ocean below the Korean peninsula called Cheju. The funny thing was that I dated a girl from that island. For like 3 months I was there, and when you look at the world map, Cheju Island is not even on it. You have to go find a map of the Korean peninsula to see that it's below the southern tip of the peninsula. So it's kind of weird when I look at a world map, because it's like, was I really there? And according to this world map, where I was and that lady I was dating do not exist. And that's a strange feeling. But on Cheju, there's a big mountain right in the center. You can climb. To the north is a beautiful city called Cheju. To the south is another awesome city called Sugui-po. And there's all the beautiful restaurants with all the seafood and lots of entertainment, lots of things to do. And there's just beautiful hiking trails. The seasons that I think I was there in the summer and a little bit of the fall. Just absolutely gorgeous. There's these ladies there called Hania. They're diving women, and they go down in the ocean and can hold their breath for a long period of time, and they come up with fresh seafood. And Toronto Island has none of that. But Toronto Island does have some pretty cool stuff. Beavers and raccoons and squirrels, and the herons are here, the great blue, the green heron. Snapping turtles, painted turtles. There could be a muskie swimming around here. That would be the apex predator, because a massive muskie was caught in the Toronto harbor. So Toronto Islands, you are amazing. Cheju Island, that's an island out in the Pacific Ocean. So getting here was a lot of fun, right? Taking a ferry over from the Jack Layton terminal. I always go to the high point. Why? Well, because I've watched the Titanic and I've seen enough ferry boats collapsing out there in the middle of the ocean. And the people that are below the deck usually are in trouble. The water pressure, they can't get out. So I'm always on top just thinking, hey, if this ship's going down, I'm just going to jump in and swim to shore.